Hey guys, what's up? I'm Kelly Lynne D'Angelo, your dungeon master. I would love for you guys to use the hashtag GGG broadcast to offer up a name of an NPC, and you just might see them in this story. I absolutely would love to bring in some of your inventiveness.
Rate, review, and subscribe, if you will.
Welcome to Girls Guts Glory,
the broadcast.
Previously on the broadcast.
We might as well have fun, right?
Sorry, you should know by now we're a package deal.
And, I drop a massive turd.
Oopsie daisy.
His mouth opens and he bites into your neck.
You will. Fire will kill you. Language, immature, drugs, terror, relaxing, kissing boils, only kind of following the rules.
So we can roll initiative order right now, as there are 4 other winged creatures all flying down. But Celine, right away, you will be taking 10 points of piercing damage, as well as 12 points of necrotic damage from that bite.
Too.
Mhm.
I am resistant to necrotic damage.
Yes, so it would only be 11.
Okay, so 11 plus
Plus the initial amount I mentioned.
10,
Yes.
so 21.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said 12. I thought you said 10 plus 12, which is 22. So it would be 10 plus 6, right? So it would be 16.
That is correct.
Okay.
Sorry. Because
That's okay.
piercing is different than the necrotic damage.
Mhm.
So yes, it would be 16. Thank you. So yeah, there's this moment that this sort of kiss hits your neck, and it feels like a kiss, but it hurts. And you don't enjoy it as much as you thought you would, as it kind of spikes through your body. It feels uncomfortable, but right now you're still charmed, so you're kind of in a state of trance, and you're not really thinking about it. The 4 of you guys, as you're all watching from a distance, you see 4 creatures fly down. So let's roll an initiative for everybody. Everybody rolls initiative. So I need it for the 4, and then for him. Yeah, and then, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so 20 and above. Huck.
28.
28, well, that's very
Whoa,
high.
how are you even?
I have a +9 to initiative. I have a
Very
feat.
strong.
That gives me a 5.
And then 20 to 15?
19 for Celine.
Oh, good.
19.
You can die quicker.
No, no.
And then, one second. At 10 to 15?
I got 14.
14? Okay, one second.
That's Starla.
And then 10 and below.
I got 9.
9. And Fahroot, what did you get?
6.
9 for Druzilda. And then 6 for Fahroot. Okay. So first and foremost, these winged creatures that have all jumped off kind of in a unison, you can catch that they seem to mostly be coming from the direction of where that announcement was from. If you guys remember, where Fahroot had seen from across the way the sort of sub-captain's balcony where all the brosis came down and sort of said, well, just wait a moment for our good friend. They seem to be jumping off there. As they're doing so, they're flying down. But Huck, you're first. And they're still about, even from where they just jumped up off of, they're only about 80, they're about 80 feet up in the air.
Okay, from behind the couch. So here's a question. I've never done sneak attack before.
Mm-hmm.
What do I get?
Okay, so if you used a full turn to hide beneath somebody who is double your height, then it would give you advantage.
Okay, I'm behind the couch though.
Yes,
Yeah.
it would still give you advantage.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Just making sure that's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay, sounds good.
on Cobalt. Or whatever this thing is.
Okay,
Cobalt.
you use your bonus action to do so.
And I'm going to stab him in the back of the head with my short sword.
All right, so you would be about 10 feet away from him, right?
Behind the couch?
Because he was making sure that nobody was too close. He was very, very perceptive.
Okay.
But you would crawl about 10 feet, get up behind the couch, and stab him in the back.
And I have
All right.
2 weapon fighting, so
All right.
I'm going to attack with both of my short swords.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, that's a 19 to hit for one, and a 24 to hit for the other.
Both hit. Roll for damage.
12 for one.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage.
Oh, you should roll with advantage.
Also, you're drunk.
And it can only be for the first hit. Oh shit, you
Yeah.
are drunk.
Does that negate
so
it
now
then?
you're negated.
Yeah, so that would
Okay.
negate that. But
Okay.
good
Okay.
job being trying to be stealthy when drunk and slowly making
I'm
your way over.
naturally very
Yeah, I mean
stealthy.
it's good. Thank you for reminding me, Celine. I
I
appreciate
was
So-
like, I don't want to say anything because we're in trouble.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you
no,
for
it's
keeping
fine,
it
it's fine.
honest.
I
Thank you for
appreciate
keeping
the
it
honesty.
honest. Yeah.
that might give you advantage on the line as a DM.
Oh. 12 for one, and then
Please. Sorry.
12 for the other. They're both
Alright.
12.
You take a moment and you stab him twice. His skin is as thick as leather. His body is so taut and so hard and so firm that as you're trying to stab into it, it's very hard to get through the muscle on his back. As you take a moment and you stabbed him twice in the back, he looks to you, and his backhand on his right hand side just smacks in your direction.
Am I able to? Probably not. I was gonna say after I'd stabbed him, I would want to try and vault back behind the couch, but probably.
You could try. You can move. You've only moved 10 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back behind the couch if I can.
Okay, sounds good. But he will have an opportunity of attack against
Okie
you.
doke.
Okay, so as you try to jump back down, his backhand just like smacks up against you. What's your AC?
The 15.
That's about 20.
Oh no!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, it's been a while.
He's gonna
Okay,
slap me into
so
oblivion.
it is going to be
No.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
What? And this is when we all
I rolled
die.
a nat 20. I rolled critical damage.
Triple?
The back critical, just
Oh.
critical damage.
Sorry, guys. This may be the end of all our
As,
podcast episodes.
as his right hand creates, I'm gonna say because that's such a hard fucking slap. It creates an imprint
Oh my
enough
God.
that you just slide back 10 feet. And I will say, because it was a nat 20, you get knocked prone
Okay.
and slide back 10 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
that clocks. That checks.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just lost half of my health in one hit. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's okay. This
Rachel's
is just
melting
She's
into her
melting
seat.
off of her
Fine.
chair.
totally fine, you guys.
Celine, it's your turn.
So, I'm still charmed. Can I try to fight off the charm?
Yes, and let me double check the type of charm this is, because they're all sort of different ones. It says that, essentially, if there's something harmful, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself as a success. So I will say that it makes sense at the top of the turn because damage has happened to you. So it does not specify. So let's have it be at the top of the turn. So please roll a wisdom saving throw.
At
And you don't get disadvantage.
Oh
Not
no,
Because I
Not
cast
because of
protection.
the protection. Yeah.
Whew. Alcohol is just bad, guys. I'm never drinking again.
Remember when you were cheering so loudly?
Yeah, mistakes were made.
6.
6. Celine, you just can't quite make yourself to do anything, but there's a moment that you see your friends starting to attack somebody you love that you've cared for.
No.
You want to use your action to attempt to defend this person. So it's whoever's closest currently, and the two closest people are Huck and Druzilda. Druzilda, yeah, you moved 10 feet away at the
You
foot
were
of
at the end of
couch.
the she Huck.
Yes, but I would say that right now, because you're 10 feet in front of the couch standing up and Huck is not prone, the clearest and easiest person to see would be Druzilda.
Okay. But I don't know that I would attack my sister.
Again, you're in a state of protection for somebody you view to be just as important as your sister, and you can tell she's getting ready to fight this person. So you're trying to do things that would disable her or create. I understand there's rationality within your head, so I think it's things to try to make her not hurt him.
You're compelled.
Yes, just to essentially nullify anything that she would be sending in his direction.
I'm trying to think what I can do.
And you can bring back your sister at any point. So I think that you would go through whatever sort of means necessary to knock her back.
I'm going to Toll the Dead.
All right.
What's that? Oh, Toll the Dead's great.
So a finger goes out in your direction. As Druzilda, your eyes kind of widen. seeing this. Do you guys want to describe what this looks like? It's pretty cool.
So I turn to my sister and I point at her, and a white light just shoots from my finger toward her.
And as you see this, Druzilda,
And the sound of bells fill the air around you, and you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take damage.
As you see this come at you, kind of how do you feel? And what do you see?
A bit relieved because now I know that she's charmed and she's not herself. So now I make a wisdom save. 18.
That will save, so no damage.
Is that just your action? Do you have a bonus action?
I mean, I would cast my spiritual weapon.
Yeah, in the shape
of my sword at can I do it at Huck?
Yeah, you can look behind you and at whoever tried to stab somebody you love. As you look back, you see poor Huck on the ground. Your spiritual weapon will have advantage because Huck is on the ground.
Because I'm prone.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, roll badly for once.
Use your bad die. Use your bad die.
I'm trying. I'm using my bad die. I don't like this game. Why do you what is this?
Good story.
Oh, the best.
Because it's a good story.
It is.
Okay, not too bad. What is my... why am I so powerful? Stop it.
You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
Plus I have to add my spell attack bonus. 15.
Hits my AC, exactly.
Alright.
Alright, so you will take...
And is protection from good or evil a concentration spell, or is it
Let me look.
I don't
Why
think
am I
it
rolling
is.
so good
Oh, it
now?
is.
It's
So
a
you would have had to
concentration
save
spell.
against the 20 against you.
Save against the 20.
The backhand 20 that hit you when you got knocked prone.
Why would I save?
You
Oh,
have
to keep up the
to keep up the
concentration.
concentration.
Yeah.
So I need you to roll a d20, and you add your Constitution modifier on a base level.
Okay.
So what did you roll? If you rolled anything above a 10, it's a straight roll.
Oh, yeah. It was a 15.
15. So it's not enough because it has to be. Well, what's your con mod?
A 2.
So it'd be 17. You took 20 points of damage.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So with
I have to roll higher than the amount of damage that I
amount of
take.
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
So I think that would be the spell would have dropped. So protection from good or evil, unfortunately, being a concentration spell,
So I
knocked off of you.
disadvantage again, but maybe that's a good thing for.
It could be for this
So-
circumstance.
So I was.
So that actually
attacking her.
technically should have all been with disadvantage.
No, that wouldn't affect this.
It would not affect his spiritual weapon.
Yeah, it
To
would
be
just
specific.
affect your saves.
Oh, just my
Yeah.
saves.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
bleh.
still taking
All right.
whatever
Well,
damage.
this is good to clarify, but also some fun logistics when all of this is going down. So, Celine, is that the end of your turn, or
10 damage, my darling.
10.
the sword comes down upon poor prone Huck?
Oh my god.
As your stomach gets sliced by your friend, as you look up at her, you can see that she is just zombified in a certain way as she's looking at you and casting this.
Take me out.
I went, ooh, this bad.
So is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
So
It is.
as this happens, Cobalt goes up to your ear and whispers, "Great job, love," as he goes down and bites you again. So,
Oh my god.
yep. What's your AC?
I didn't get to cast my mage armor.
It's okay. That's going to hit you
Yeah,
for the roll that I just rolled.
11.
So this is going to be 8 points of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage.
So half of that.
Yes.
So
So 4. So 6 and 4. So 10. 10 points in total.
I'm gonna die soon.
As is like a double bite because you had turned your head back towards Huck, so we got the other side of your neck. And it feels comfortable. Feels love. You feel what you've always missed and longed for from
So
Cobalt.
fucked.
Oh, I like when you do this.
And his teeth come out of your neck as he kind of laughs and chuckles in your ears, and he goes, "You're worthy, aren't you?" And just takes a moment and sits back. All right, that is that reaction there. Not reaction, legendary reaction. Excuse me.
Legendary action!
So
Legendary action! Excuse me!
Thank you.
Oh my
It is
god!
now.
We're only level 5!
It is now one of the flying folks in the sky's turn. As their wings unfurl and they drop down from the sky. First and foremost, as they're falling, I think they're going to catch you, Fahroot, because you're not stealthing. You're just standing there, and they catch that you are not entranced with the show going below. As one of them flies down and comes towards you, one of them kind of gnashes out with their claws and comes towards you to hit. Nat 20. This is going to be 7 points of slashing damage on the first hit, as this hit kind of comes out. What you catch is this, most interestingly enough, as this creature comes down and hits you. As it claws up against you, you see these unfurled wings, massive, red. You see this beautiful six-pack torso, an open chest, tight leather pants, and a collar around their neck, red hair and red eyes. As this giant man is looking at you, you see similar face tones and shapes of the men that you were just talking to, or at least were witnessing from across the sort of balcony set. But you can see that slowly there's another body transforming against them as this childlike face is turning into the face of a man. All right, so that is their turn. Moving along, Starla.
I'd like to give up the necklace search. I feel like that's something that got thrown out the window real quick.
I'll say this much, you find it slowly as you pick it up, and then you realize what's happening.
I hear bells tolling in the distance, and I look.
Oh, yeah.
Celine's just attacking Druzilda. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
And by the way, there are like 100 kids packed in this room, all dancing to Eddie's movement.
Oh
and I'm going to.
It's a scene.
I'm going to make my way. How far away are they from me?
You're about 25 feet away, and to be honest with you, this is difficult terrain simply because there's so many kids everywhere.
But I'm so small that isn't there something where I can?
You can
You
move
can.
through the space of
I can
allies.
move through
You
the space.
can.
of bigger
Halfway
So
people.
you tiny little
Yeah,
folk are okay.
Yeah, okay.
This is actually a pretty good situation for
so
everyone.
then I'm going to.
I wouldn't say it's a good situation.
Yeah, I
not for everyone.
Situation.
for everyone, meaning me.
Yeah.
So you're able to move about 25 feet towards them if you wish.
Yeah, I'd like to move 25 feet towards Huck.
Okay.
Stealth.
Huck has been knocked 10 feet back from the couch back, so you cannot see where Huck is. You can only move in the direction of where
Okay,
you
well then
last saw Huck.
I'd like to stealthily move
Okay.
toward.
With 25 feet, you are at the foot of the couch, about 10 feet away from Druzilda.
Great, I'm gonna shoot the guy.
All right, sounds good. You're to
And
the
it's
right of
gonna be-
Druzilda. You're on the edge
And if
of
I'm-
his long couch, and you knock an arrow.
Can I would this be considered a sneak attack?
It depends on your rogue abilities. Are you swashbuckler or are you a traditional rogue?
I'm an assassin.
Assassin rogue. So it depends.
I
Is it when
I
an
have
ally was
sneak
in
attack.
10 feet, or is it when...
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have if you have advantage on an attack roll.
Yes.
It's because I'm stealthing, right?
Or when the target is within 5 feet of an ally of the assassin that isn't incapacitated. Now, here's the tricky part. Right now, Celine's not an ally. No. So it technically wouldn't be sneak attack.
Wait,
She seems to
you
be
don't
hitting
need
your
advantage
friends.
on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is damn it.
Enemy, very specifically. Doesn't seem like right now there's an
of the
enemy nearby.
target.
So, quick question: the
Mhm.
charm didn't drop when he bit me.
Oh, when he,
It would the next turn, your next turn.
you'll have another chance to try and
Chance
fight
on
it
your
off.
turn. Yeah.
But like, I thought when you're attacked, charm drops.
You get a chance to fight it off.
On your turn.
Remember when Moira was charmed for like 7 turns underneath the water and she couldn't?
I hate this game.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it as a DM. I really do. So unfortunately, no sneak attack.
Oh, what the? Okay. Well, then
Just because
I'll
there's no enemy within 10 feet.
enemy of him.
Yeah.
His enemy.
Yeah.
Well, that's 14.
To hit?
Yeah.
It doesn't
I thought
hit.
that was a natural 20 you just
No,
rolled.
it was cocked.
Oh.
It would have
Looked like
liked.
a natural
It would have
20.
been.
I love honest players, y'all. I am gonna reward you. I promised. Like promised. I said it in past tense. Oops. So 14 does not hit. As you knock this arrow and shoot, and it goes wide. There's almost a moment of trepidation as you're just witnessing the events that have occurred, kind of shaking you to your core because it's such a jovial scene, sort of in an awkward way, where nobody else.
In the background.
Yeah, he is gonna be voguing till the sun rises, and you can tell that like he is aware. He knows what's happening, but he can't do anything but dance.
I'm gonna hide.
He can't do anything but dance.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take my bonus action to hide.
Okay, sounds good. You dip in that behind one of the people nearby. You have to use a little bit of movement to dip behind. Do you have some movement left as a halfling?
Oh no, not 25 feet.
Yeah.
I can't just like shift.
No, you moved all the way to the rim of the couch. So there's no.
Can I take back 5 feet?
You could go prone and like hide beneath the couch. You could drop down.
Fuck it, I'll just be out in the open.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
sounds
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go prone.
Yeah.
Because
you're
it's
like
gonna
on
take half my movement to get back up again.
Yep, you're at the edge of the couch right now, so it's like you kind of are in broad daylight. with
Well,
no one around
I'm standing strong next to Druzilda here.
All right, sounds good. It is now Kovalt's turn, and he takes a moment and he touches
Legendary.
beneath your chin. No, it's just his turn though.
Wait, but I thought he went after
His
me and bit me.
he had to turn way back, but I think that
was a legendary
That was
action.
a legendary, yeah.
That was a legendary.
What? So explain
Oh
legendary.
no! No! I'm in the right thing. In legendary actions, there are certain creatures that are so strong they can take turns after somebody else takes a turn.
But there's only like specific things that you can take as a
Yes.
legendary action.
Yeah. And he did that, and one of them was a bite.
Okay.
But it's currently his turn.
We're
His-
fighting a big
his
boss right now.
his formal turn. As he takes a moment and he touches beneath your chin, Celine, and he goes, "You taste good. One more?" And he goes down and he bites.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my god.
let's see if he hits. What's your AC?
11.
11? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit. For 8 points of piercing. How you doing?
I am on 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
And 9 points
Oy.
of
Necrotic.
necrotic.
So 5.
5. Takes a moment as he bites into you, and he just and you see Celine's body like tense up and completely go dry. There's a moment that her skin turns gray, and she looks like she's dead. But right at that last amount, you can see him like kind of digging his teeth into her, and her body goes completely slack and falls against the couch and just drops into it beneath. As he takes a moment and he kind of sits and he leans forward and he kind of cracks his neck twice and then licks his teeth firmly of Celine's blood. All right. So, that being said, another one of those falling creatures from the sky continue to fall. One of them goes towards you, Fahroot, sees this friend is within engagement with
Good
you.
thing I'm
I
your healer.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw. What is it?
10.
I was gonna say.
To be wisdom, you said?
Mhm.
12.
Okay, you are currently charmed. There's a moment that your body kind of strengthens and like relaxes and flexes as this creature flying in front of you says, "Stay where you are." And you just kind of feel this sort of stance to like kind of enjoy the conversation with fellow winged creatures. All
We
right.
were joking about a TPK.
It's another one's turn as one of them flies down. Seeing that their two friends are currently floating and engaged with you, the third one dips down as far as they can, flying 60 feet and then flying their full action all the way to the bottom and kind of getting next to Cobalt and trying to see exactly what's happening, what's surprised. He takes a moment and he looks around as his wings are kind of flapping. But that took his full turn and action to fly all the way down to you guys. Okay, that's its turn. Druzilda.
So I'm gonna cast Quicken as my bonus action. and spend 2 sorcery points so I can do Chromatic Orb twice, back to back, at Cobalt. So,
Okay, Cobalt is right. Is Chromatic Orb a single target? I think it is.
yeah, it's a creature that you see within range.
So you're going to cast it twice on Cobalt. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So hang on. So for the first, so to hit.
Yep.
My first, it's just a 5, so that won't.
A 5 to hit? No.
5 plus 7 is 12,
Mhm.
so that won't.
Mhm.
And then 15 plus 7 is 22.
That will hit.
So that will be 5d8. Okay. So
Kelly looks way too
Don't
happy right
dance.
now.
Don't
She's
dance.
dancing.
Dancing on our
10.
graves.
10 points of damage.
10 points. All right. Yeah, you take a moment. What kind of Chromatic Orb?
Cold.
Cold. Take a moment. Cast out this orb of cold that shocks into his body and hits his core. You can tell there's a moment that he does not enjoy that sensation after he has thoroughly enjoyed a meal of some sort. As you do so, he kind of looks to you in this way and he sneers at you with this sort of angry glint in his eyes. But you can tell that he seems stronger and more powerful after drinking from somebody. And there's this moment that these sort of teeth retract into his mouth and this cobalt body just like almost melts. You see a half man, half boy. It's a weird, disturbing dance between two entities. All right. So, all right, that's it for that turn. Any bonus action?
Well, I spent a sorcery points as a bonus action.
All right, sounds good. That is it then. Moving along, Druzilda. It is the fourth winged creature's turn as it flies down. Currently catches that you are engaged with 2, falls all the way from Fahroot's position all the way down to its second buddy, and just tries to glean what's happening below. So that's its turn. And Fahroot, it's your turn. You're charmed currently. Right now, you're just kind of hanging out and talking with them. So you're having a casual conversation on your turn. That's it. What do you say to them as they're flying in front of you?
I say, wow, this party is so great.
And as a reaction, one of them says, I would use the word lit, but great is, I guess, an old terminology.
What century are we living in?
All right, that is your full action in turn. Since they do not hurt you that turn, you do not have an ability to save against the effect. Next round, remind me if they hurt you at any point, because you will have a save your next turn. Moving to the top, Huck. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
On myself. It becomes this ethereal-looking, transparent, like a Wilden.
Cool.
So it's like a spiritual-looking, almost tree-ish person. And because I'm starting my turn inside its
Oh, yeah.
aura,
Healing Spirit would do that.
I'm going
Yeah.
to
Heal on up.
only 2, but that's fine. I'm gonna do that later. And then with my action, I'm going to take a shot with my crossbow. Right at Cobalt.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
With disadvantage, don't forget your turn.
That's right. Ooh, oh, damn. But 17.
To hit, we'll hit.
Okay. Thank you, +9.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And I get my 6 from my hunter's mark because it's still on him. 14.
And how much of that is Hunter's Mark damage?
5.
5. Okay.
It was a 5 and a 5 and then a 4.
5 and 5 and 4. Got it.
My 4 is just the +4.
Got it.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna hide.
All right, sounds good. But you're not a rogue, correct?
No, but I have my naturally stealthy.
Yeah, but that still requires a full action to hide, even with
Does it?
naturally stealthy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anybody who's not a rogue who can't use it on their bonus action has to use a full action. Now, it would give
Gotcha.
you automatic, essentially,
Mhm.
ability to hide, and you wouldn't have to roll to hide. But in this
Gotcha.
case, you cannot hide on a bonus.
Okay, then I'm just going to. Well. Yeah, I'm just gonna move away through the crowd.
So you use the rest of your movement to essentially dip
Yeah.
into the crowd. Okay, sounds good. So you kind of essentially just get into the eye shot lane of these other 3 girls who are all kind of fawning over.
I still want to be able to be within eyesight of Cobalt.
Yes. And he definitely knows you're there,
Yes,
but
yeah,
you're
sure.
able to kind of hide behind people
Yeah.
if you need to. Okay, sounds good. It's Huck's turn. Celine. You are currently, let me express what's happening here. Unfortunately, there's no death save right now. There's this sort of weird moment where you know your eyes are closed and you can tell that your body is cold. You're there, but you're not. You don't know how to communicate. You're in a dark space, but you're not dead, are you?
I don't know, am I?
You can't tell. There is a stasis right now, but you don't feel comfortable. You feel cold. You feel very cold. And that's it. That's your turn. Now, the one engaged with Fahroot
Does anyone else
Comes
have
down.
healing besides me?
and comes up to you and is going to give a loving touch to the back of your neck. And then pulls you forward and kisses you. So, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Ugh.
This is just getting abusive all kinds.
Oh, just a normal con save. You did not drink, correct, Fahroot?
No.
All right.
I wish I could help.
18.
Okay, that passes. You take half the amount of damage. All right, so let me count this.
Does this count as damage that they can then roll to see if they break the charm?
We will see on their turn, but the answer is actually yes. So on Fahroot's turn. On Fahroot's turn. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you only take, that's 9, 15. So 11 points of psychic damage. That's it. Since you succeeded that. But you kind of feel almost as this kiss is happening, like there's a resist, like you resist this. Like you don't want to be kissed, but for some reason you can feel the energy of your body being sucked from this creature. So, Starla, it's your turn.
How far away is Huck from Cobalt now?
15 feet, if that.
Still too far away. All right, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Roll to hit.
Or not. Or not. 12.
12
12.
does not hit.
Yeah.
You take a moment, you knock the arrow again, you try to hit, you're shaking. This is a scary moment. You just saw Celine fall into the couch in front of you. You don't know what's happening.
Well, now I'm definitely gonna hide.
Bonus action?
Mhm.
All right, sounds good. You use the rest of your movement to dip back about 5 more feet. You're about 15 feet away as well. Okay. It is now Cobalt's turn. As he takes a moment and he knocks his head twice, kind of cracks his back and walks forward. He takes a moment and he walks over Celine's body and kind of jumps off the front of it. And then looks to you, Druzilda. And he walks and he gets right in front of you. And he whispers into your ear. He goes, "Your friends are cute. We were hoping you'd come back. Trust me when I say this is just the beginning. And I need you to roll a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw. And since you drank, if I'm not mistaken, Druzilda,
I had 1 jello shot.
you did, but you unfortunately have to roll a disadvantage with this wisdom
Okay.
saving throw.
7.
7?
2 sevens, yeah.
Wait,
You
did you
can
add your modifier?
Add your modifier.
Yeah, it's 0.
Oh.
Plus 0.
The sort of coaxing of his voice creates a serenity within you, and you feel calm and serene, like he is saying what you've always known, and you agree, fundamentally.
You're so right.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
I'm happy to hear you're happy I'm saying that.
All right?
What else can I do for you?
We'll talk about it in a second. As his voice ends right there. That is his turn. All right, so the second one is coming up to claw you, which is going to create an ability, my dear Fahroot,
Fahroot.
for you to actually save on your turn. But one of them wants to hit you. because they don't like you very much. So that is going to be a 17 to hit. Does that hit you?
It hits.
Okay. That will be a claw attack for 7 points of slashing damage as the claw comes up behind you. As you see and feel this claw come up against your back, the other one looks to the other one and goes, "Don't hit it. I talked to it and it's listening to me." And then the other one goes, "Well, I don't know. It's weird. It's a bird creature. I don't trust it." So there's like this dialogue happening right now, floating in front of you as this is happening. That's their turn. But there are 2 other flying creatures nearby who are currently engaged in watching everything going down. Anybody who has not been able to fully hide, they caught that their buddy has gone up to Druzilda and is currently entranced with Druzilda. So
I'm a
their
friend to them
eyes.
now, right?
What?
I'm a friend to them now.
It seems like they're going to let their buddy engage with you.
Okay.
One of the other floating creatures kind of looks towards you with their big flapping red wings, looks to Huck, who is hiding currently between 2 girls, and kind of does a little bit of a shaking finger motion towards you. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
With disadvantage. Okay.
Never drinking.
Yeah, lesson.
You know,
no
I'm
alcohol.
starting to get-
Teenagers.
I'm starting
Don't
to
do
get
it. Bad things
suspicion
happen.
that we're not supposed to win this fight.
Oh, I've had that suspicion. So,
That's a 6.
Yeah, you feel very charmed. You feel very entranced by this winged creature. Moving along, Druzilda.
We're all charmed.
so
but
do
Erica.
I? What do I do?
You just
do I make
talk.
saves
You
against
just
the charm
Me
you
and
just
Hetty.
want to talk to this creature currently, right in front of you.
to Cobalt?
To Cobalt, yeah, there's a moment. And he whispers into your ear. He goes, "Why are you here?"
That was a great move you did.
I would think so, but I'm still curious about why you and Celine are here after being expelled. Do you know that?
We were looking for you, actually. You were right about that.
Do you have anything on you?
I have spells, if that's what you mean.
Good enough. Let's take a moment, listens to that, and your turn is ended. It is now the secondary flying creature's turn as one of them goes up to you. Currently, also enchanted, excuse me, my good friend. And not being the brightest bros, one of them goes up and attacks you as the other guy's like, "No, don't do it."
Super.
All right, goes up and hits you. That's going to hit you. What's your AC?
15.
15. That is a 24.
Yeah.
And hits you for 6 slashing damage. As you do this, as one of them does this, one of the other guys, like the winged creature, just hits the other one and goes, "Charmed, bro. Why are you hitting? Like, what's up? Why is everybody being stupid in this combat?" And the other one looks to him and he's like, "Listen, he's on his last leg. Let's just get rid of him and go. Take the worthy ones." All right? That's what you hear. And moving along, Fahroot.
Oh, joy.
You can make a wisdom saving throw right now at the top of your turn.
I'd love to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a 7.
Wait.
No,
that's a 1.
It's a
This is
nat
my
1.
dice. Yeah, this is my dice.
Great.
On a nat 1, you're feeling like you want to go down and engage in that battle, I would say.
Well, then I fly, I swoop down, and what do I see?
You're about 60 feet up. So what is your fly speed? The speed of your... Are you 30 feet?
My walking speed is 35.
So
is your
it
fly
would
speed?
be... Your fly speed would be equivalent to your walking speed. So for your bird type. So you would fly down 35. You would use the rest of your action, actually, to fly down and see exactly what's going down. But what you see is this. Some of these cool winged creatures dealing with Huck. Huck needs to lay off these winged creatures, and that's kind of what you can gauge right now. They're your friends. You don't want them to hurt Huck, but Huck shouldn't be hurting them, so Huck needs to learn a lesson. So that's your turn, Fahroot.
We're
all
all real
very
happy
fun.
at this table.
Moving to the top of the turn, it's Huck's turn.
I get to make a roll, don't I? Because I took damage.
You did. Wisdom save.
Is this with disadvantage still?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay. Who is currently not in any sort of state of disarray?
Me.
Starla.
I didn't drink.
So,
Haven't been near any of these guys.
as the party is continuing, what do you do? I just want to go straight to you.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get Hetty's attention.
You're hiding, correct?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna move to a full round of action as this is happening. I'm going to give one other person an opportunity to break their charm. It's going to be just you, Druzilda.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a wisdom save with disadvantage.
And I'll tell you what happens and why you can break the charm. It's coming around to your turn. Teeth come out and bite down at you.
Ooh.
So it's going to happen twice because it's on a legendary action as well as a normal action. So 1 second. What is your AC?
13.
13. First one does not hit you. There's a moment when his teeth try to come down on you on his legendary action, but he
I
can't
giggle
quite.
so it tickles.
Yeah, and he can't quite do it yet as he takes a moment, but then attempts to bite down on you again on his turn. So, okay, I just rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
So, with that happening, Druzilda,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you an advantage on your wisdom save here, as he tries to come down on his turn. So I need you to roll a wisdom save with advantage.
Okay. 7.
Use a different die.
I know. This one's done.
His teeth try to come down on you, and there's a moment of hesitation and a moment that you almost resist, and he kind of retracts his teeth, and he looks to you and he goes, "I'm full. Just follow me." As he says that, he looks around. He essentially verbally and visually, I guess here, communicates with his friends. He looks up, sees Fahroot is in a state, looks around, sees Huck is in a state, looks to Celine, cold, kind of smiles, looks around the room. Starla, I need you to roll a stealth check.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You have.
Why do we all suck?
I'm lucky.
You're a halfling.
Oh man.
I was like, it's fine if you roll.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no.
I rolled a 2. But with my stealth, that is a whole 9.
A 9? Okay.
Stop doing that. No.
All of the winged creatures above you fly down with their compatriots slowly. So they collect. You take a moment. There's a couple times that you knock your arrow, getting ready to shoot. But right away you can see all of them with your friends nearby, rather making sure that they're quickly flown down or standing up nearby, look directly at you as you knock that arrow very, very tenaciously. What do you do?
Well, they all see me, so I'm gonna shout, "Hetty, can you do something? Hetty, please!"
Hetty continues to dance. It's like is dancing and looking and dancing and looking, and they all laugh in unison. And he looks to you and he goes, "No,
Great. And then I'm gonna try to,
I can stop dancing, but that's going to create problems.
what kind of problems?
Everyone here is going to stop watching me."
But then everyone's gonna go back to their business, right? Okay, stop dancing, please.
He stops. As he stops dancing, everyone takes a moment. And there is pandemonium.
Next time on the broadcast.
He kind of looks to you, goes over, kicks it open with one of his hooves and says, "Go, go, 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 go."
Oh, I don't really know what else we can do at this point. Lettie!
This doesn't sound like a very good party.
No, it was a nightmare.
It was not a good party.
Hey, I'm Kimberly Daugherty, and I play Celine Tessar.
Hi, I'm Kellen Coleman, and I play Lettie Marie Ricecroft.
Hi, my name is Alice Greczyn, and I play Druzilda Slinderon.
Hi, I'm Erica Fermina, and I'm playing Starla Highhill.
Hi, my name's Rachel Seeley, and I am playing
Huckle Oakley.
And I'm Kelly Lynn D'Angelo, your dungeon master and woman of many faces, creatures, and things unknown.
I'm Richard Quiner, and I produce this podcast in partnership with Wizards of the Coast.